Imagine a world where electric cars are not just the future, but the present. A world where two giants, BYD from China and Tesla from the United States, engage in an epic battle for supremacy in the global electric vehicle market. But what happens when one of these companies receives a $1 billion boost from the government? Today, we will dive deep into this story and reveal how BYD, the Chinese champion of electric cars, is changing the game with an impressive $18 billion financial support from the Chinese government. Is this fair to Tesla and other Western brands? Let's find out. BYD, or Build Your Dreams, started as a battery manufacturer and over the years transformed into one of the world's largest producers of electric vehicles. But what truly drove this meteoric rise? The answer lies in government subsidies. Between 2018 and 2022, BYD received approximately 3.4 billion yuan, around $18.5 billion, in direct subsidies from the Chinese government. This amount is not only impressive, but also revealing. In 2020, subsidies accounted for 1.1% of the company's revenue. By 2022, this figure jumped to 3.5%. This drastic increase is no coincidence. It is part of a well-orchestrated strategy to dominate the global electric vehicle market. But what exactly did BYD receive? The subsidies include direct payments, preferential loans, tax reductions, land grants at reduced prices, and even the supply of lithium and batteries below market prices. Additionally, the company benefited from issuing green bonds, a form of sustainable financing, and consumer benefits passed on to producers. These incentives allowed BYD to rapidly expand production, dominate the Chinese market, and facilitate its expansion into foreign markets, especially in Europe. However, this generous help has not gone unnoticed. The European Union launched an investigation in 2023, concluding that Chinese subsidies were creating an unfair advantage. In October 2024, the EU imposed tariffs of up to 35.3% on Chinese electric vehicles in response to these practices. The United States and Canada also increased tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles to 100% in early 2024. The European Commission proposed additional tariffs specific to different Chinese manufacturers, including 17.4% for BYD. These measures reflect international concern over unfair competition and the impact of these subsidies on the global market. But why is the Chinese government willing to invest so much in BYD? The answer goes beyond economics. This strategy is part of a broader, long-term industrial policy of China, with several motivations. First, the Chinese government seeks to position the country as a global leader in green technologies and electric vehicles. Second, the incentives aim to develop local expertise in key technologies, reducing dependence on foreign companies. Third, China wants to establish itself as a leader in climate policies, using the electric vehicle industry as an example. The support mechanisms include not only direct subsidies, but also tax incentives, exemptions, and reductions for manufacturers and consumers of electric vehicles, as well as massive investments in charging infrastructure across the country. These efforts have significant geopolitical implications, generating trade tensions with international partners, especially the European Union and the United States. The EU initiated investigations into possible unfair advantages granted to Chinese companies, and the US and Canada increased tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles. Despite emerging trade barriers, BYD remains well-positioned to compete globally. The company is establishing an international production network to mitigate the impact of tariffs, with factories in countries like Turkey, Thailand, Hungary, Brazil, and Mexico. This expansion allows BYD to bypass tariff barriers in key markets such as the US and the European Union. Moreover, BYD maintains a significant competitive advantage in terms of costs and technology, thanks to continuous support from the Chinese government. But what does this mean for Tesla and other Western brands? Tesla, led by Elon Musk, has been the pioneer and the most visible face of the electric car revolution. However, the company now faces a competitor that not only matches its technology and innovation, but also competes on price, courtesy of generous subsidies. While Tesla is busy launching rockets into space, BYD is receiving a $1 billion boost here on Earth. This disparity raises important questions about fairness and equity in the global electric vehicle market. Imagine yourself as a consumer choosing between a cheaper Chinese electric car and a Tesla. What would weigh on your decision? The price, the technology, the brand, or the politics behind these companies. BYD has managed to offer electric vehicles at significantly lower prices than its Western competitors, leading to accusations of an unfair advantage. However, the Chinese government and BYD argue that the company's success is due to its superior technology and management efficiency. The scale of subsidies received suggests they have played a crucial role in the company's rapid growth and international competitiveness. In summary, the Chinese government's incentives have been fundamental in boosting BYD's global competitiveness, allowing the company to offer high-quality products at competitive prices and rapidly expand its international presence. This positions BYD strongly to compete with established manufacturers in key markets worldwide. However, this strategy also raises important questions about unfair competition and the future of the global electric vehicle market. Whether you're a Tesla fan or just curious about BYD, one thing is clear: the electric car war is just beginning. And you, which side are you on? If you found this analysis interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Leave your thoughts in the comments about BYD's subsidies and how you think this will affect the future of electric cars. See you next time.